First race Pacers in behind the gate, and here they come. And they're off and pacing, and that's Painted Clown driving for the lead from the extreme outside. Broadway Legend down at the rail. Oil Driller is in between horses racing in third, and then it is back to Mr. Obvious completing the first four. Out and looking for a forward spot. That is Twin Explosion into the top five. And then it is back to Fox Valley Dakota, who is racing along in sixth. Culligan is in seventh, followed by Uncle CF, and the trailer is Super Tannic. They race around the turn, straighten up onto the backstretch, and up to grab the lead is Painted Clown on top by a length. Broadway Legend racing second. Oil Driller the top three. The opening quarter of a mile, 28-3. They are racing onto the backstretch, and Painted Clown has the lead right there. Broadway Legends just over the shoulder racing second. Oil Driller is third. Twin Explosion settles down at the rail fourth. Now moving to the outside, Mr. Obvious is on the move in fifth. Also looking to move up from sixth. That is Uncle CF and Fox Valley Dakota. They race to the half-mile marker, and leading the way is Painted Clown. The halftime was 59-4. They slowed the pace down as they raced up the backstretch. It's Painted Clown still with the lead. Painted Clown on top, up on the outside, driving up to challenge Mr. Obvious, and along the inside, Broadway Legends locked in tight at the rail. Oil Drillers in along the rail, racing in fourth, and then on the outside, Fox Valley Dakota completes the top five. Culligan is out and driving, now racing in sixth. Also into the action, Super Tannic from far back is into the top seven. Uncle CF is shuffled back eighth. They're at the top of the home stretch, and Painted Clown's the first to turn for home. 3/4 and 1:30-1. It's Painted Clown to the front. On the outside, here comes Mr. Obvious, still looking for racing room. Broadway Legend. Broadway Legend is full of pace, nowhere to go. Broadway Legend, with a desperate move, glides to the outside and races right on by. Broadway Legend, lucky to find racing room in the stretch, is going to coast home to victory. Broadway Legend in front, close for second between Mr. Obvious and Oil Driller. The second race Pacers all in behind the gate, and here they come. And they're off, and Bowlmaster going for the lead. Lake Hills Carl drops over to the rail racing second. Ticked Off takes the third spot at the rail, followed by Best of Class, who drops in racing in fourth. And then it is Final Dynasty racing in fifth, followed by Random Pattern in sixth. Tornado is racing seventh, and the only one out of post position order is All Together Now, who's racing up on the outside of Full Race Cam. A race to the backstretch, and Bowlmaster made the lead easily, but now facing a challenge from Final Dynasty. Final Dynasty not waiting, has gone to the front at the quarter and 30 seconds flat. It's Final Dynasty, and driver Dan Knox, sensing that Bowlmaster was trying to slow him down, or taking the initiative and driving to the front. Bowlmaster relegated to second, with Lake Hills Carl following in third. Along the inside, Ticked Off races fourth, followed by Best of Class in fifth. Random Pattern is out and driving in sixth. All Together Now seventh. Tornado is racing eighth, and the trailer is Full Race Cam. A race to the half-mile marker, and it is Final Dynasty leading the way. Second, Bowlmaster, halftime 59-1. They move to the far turn, and Final Dynasty leads the way. We're at the rail is Bowlmaster in second. Up on the outside is Ticked Off, driving into the top three, followed by Lake Hills Carl, shuffled back, racing fourth at the rail. Random Patterns out and driving now into the first five. Down at the rail, Best of Class is shuffled back in sixth. Tornado R racing seventh. All Together Now is on the outside, and the trailer Tornado R. They are at the top of the home stretch, and as they straighten for home, Final Dynasty has the lead. It's Final Dynasty through 3/4 and 1:29-4, leading the way, and now they come down to the final eighth of a mile, and it's a wide open affair. Final Dynasty fighting to hold off Ticked Off, and then gaining ground along the inside. That is a Bowlmaster through the center of the track, finishing extremely fast is Full Race Cam. It's Ticked Off to the front on the outside. That's All Together Now into second. It's Ticked Off All Together Now battling out to the wire, and Ticked Off's in front. Third race Pacers all in behind the gate. Here they come. And they're off. Driving for the lead, Short Cousin along the inside. Illini Express are racing out of their second. Beppy's Guy is on the outside, searching for the top, racing now in third. And Killer Lowball is driven over to the rail, racing away in fourth. Rebel Warrior takes the fifth spot at the rail. Up on the outside, Jenny's Pet is racing sixth, just in front of Flying Michael in seventh. And Freedom Big Boy gets away last. They round the turn, straighten up onto the backstretch, and leading the way is Beppy's Guy. Beppy's Guy has a length and a half lead on Short Cousin, racing second, and Illini Express the top three. Rebel Warrior is down at the rail, and then Killer Lowball, followed by Jenny's Pet completing the top six. The opening quarter was in 30 and 1/5. And now racing up the backstretch, driving very quickly to the top, Illini Express. Illini Express takes the lead. Killer Lowball is on the move, racing now into second. At the rail, Beppy's Guy is relegated back to third. Moving up on the outside, Rebel Warrior completes the top five. Short Cousin is now racing in sixth, and then it's back to Jenny's Pet racing seventh, followed by Flying Michael eighth. Freedom Big Boy trails the field. The halftime, 101-1. And now they start around the far turn, and with the lead is Killer Lowball. On the outside, that is a Rebel Warrior. Along the inside, racing in third is Illini Express, and then it is back to Short Cousin, who's out and driving now into the first four. Beppy's Guy completes the top five. Up on the outside, Freedom Big Boy is gaining ground quickly now in sixth. Jenny's Pet is seventh, and Flying Michael is at the back. They are at the top of the home stretch, and as they straighten up into the stretch, it's Killer Lowbell the leader, 3/4 in 1:31 and 4. Killer Lowbell leads the way along the inside, racing second, Illini Express. Now Illini Express has racing room to the outside, and driving down the center of the racetrack, finishing very fast is Freedom Big Boy. They race into the final eighth of a mile. Killer Lowbell on the inside, Freedom Big Boy on the outside. Killer Lowbell clinging to the lead, Freedom Big Boy closing ground too late. Killer Lowbell gets there more than a length. Freedom Big Boy was second, Illini Express third. Here they come. And they're off. And My Sis was well off the gate when they raced away. And going for the lead is Double Down Dalray up on the outside. Exalted Ecstasy on the inside. And Double Down Dalray drives on by and grabs the early lead. And then Exalted Ecstasy races away in second. Lake Hills Julie Deanne racing in third. Up on the outside, Reminder is into the first four. And then it's back to Rain Dance Jennifer completing the top five. IRA Sally is racing in sixth. Dashing Chief, My Sis, and the trailer Sue. They race around the turn going to the backstretch, and the first quarter was a fast 29 seconds flat. And leading the way is Double Down Dalray, a length and a half better than Exalted Ecstasy. Along the inside, Reminder finds a spot racing in third, just in front of Lake Hills Julie Deanne in fourth. Rain Dance Jennifer top five. IRA Sally racing in sixth. Dashing Chief is racing seventh. And then it is back to My Sis, and Sue is the trailer. They race by the half-mile marker, and Double Down Dalray has the lead. Halftime, 59-2. And as they go to the far turn, Double Down Dalray gives up the lead. Lake Hills Julie Deanne drives right on by. Lake Hills Julie Deanne, the new leader. Along the inside, Double Down Dalray racing second. Then it's back to Exalted Ecstasy in third. Out and driving is Rain Dance Jennifer, the top four. Reminder locked in down at the rail, racing into fifth. And now off the rail, Dashing Chief is into the action in sixth. IRA Sally shuffled back in seventh. My Sis is racing in eighth, and Sue trails the field. They're at the top of the home stretch, and Lake Hills Julie Deanne turns for home first. 3/4 in 1:29 flat. Lake Hills Julie Deanne draws off to lead by three. Double Down Dalray down at the rail racing second. Reminders pacing down the center of the track and coming home fast. An eighth of a mile left to go, and Lake Hills Julie Deanne has a 3-length lead, but Reminder on the outside is closing ground with each and every stride, inch by inch. Lake Hills Julie Deanne and Reminder. Lake Hills Julie Deanne in front. Reminder was second, and Dashing Chief got home third. Silence Payoff off stride before the start. Fifth race Pacers behind the gate. Here they come. And they're off, and that's Fair to Midland driving for the lead. Nina Land up on the outside, racing away in second. Chicago Cali is in between horses, racing in third. And then up on the outside, that is Hearts Betsy. And Hearts Betsy is not content to settle in behind horses early, and Hearts Betsy goes right to the lead. Fair to Midland's down at the rail, racing second. Nina Land is third, and then Chicago Cali completes the first four. Followed by You Turn Me Double, racing in fifth. Rocks Baby away in sixth, and then it is back to Mama's Cameo, Easter Day, and at the back, Silence Payoff trails the field. 32nd opening quarter, they straighten onto the backstretch, and Dale Heitman guns Fair to Midland to the lead. That's Fair to Midland taking the lead. Hearts Betsy relegated to second, and then along the inside is Nina Land racing in third, followed by Chicago Cali the first four. On the outside, Mama's Cameo moves into fifth, just in front of Rocks Baby along the inside sixth. Silence Payoff on the outside, racing into the action seventh, and Easter Day has been shuffled back and is last as they go to the half-mile marker. Fair to Midland has the lead. They're halfway home in 101 and 2. And now they drive to the far turn, and it is Fair to Midland still leading the way. Racing second along the inside is Hearts Betsy. Driving up onto the outside, Mama's Cameo quick into the action now third. Nina Land down at the rail, racing in fourth. And Silence Payoff is on the outside, moving into the first five. Along the inside, or dropping back into sixth, that is Chicago Cali. They round the turn, coming for the top of the home stretch, and as they turn for home, Fair to Midland leads the way, 3/4 and 133 flat. It's anybody's horse race as they straighten into the home stretch. Fair to Midland has the lead. Mama's Cameo along the inside, racing second. Looking for a way out from between Pacers is Hearts Betsy, and then driving down the center of the racetrack, here comes Easter Day into the final eighth of a mile, and Fair to Midland has the lead. Hearts Betsy still looking for racing room. Fast finishing Chicago Cali, nowhere to go though. It's Fair to Midland in front. Chicago Cali, tied up in traffic through most of the stretch, might have snagged second just in front of Hart. Stickney Pacing Series, fillies and mares, all in behind the gate. Here they come. And they're off. An Open Gate Dancer and Amore's Yankee, those are the first two to show. Up on the outside, Noble Lace is driving for the front. And on the extreme outside, driving for the lead, that is True 2. They race around the clubhouse turn, and True 2 guns to the lead. It's True 2 leading to the backstretch. Open Gate Dancer settles down into second. Amore's Yankee is third. Noble Lace is outfooted to the quarter, racing in fourth to the outside of Remember Me Always, who got away in fifth. Jam F. Hots is racing sixth, followed by Charming Finale in seventh. Dynamite Springs is eighth, and at the back is Silky Chevy. They've raced the opening quarter of a mile in 28 and 4, and now they're on to the backstretch, and True 2 had the lead, but not for long. Driving by, Noble Lace takes the front. Noble Lace to the front, True 2 second, Open Gate Dancer racing in third, and then it is back to Amore's Yankee in fourth. Up on the outside, Remember Me Always races in fifth, and then along the inside is Charming Finale in sixth. They race to the half-mile marker, and that is True 2 now retaking the lead. True 2 back to the front of Amore's Yankee along. That is Noble Lace racing in second. And up on the outside, Open Gate Dancers out and driving in third. Remember Me Always is following the cover on the outside, now racing in fourth. Amore's Yankee is shuffled back in fifth. Up on the outside, that is Silky Chevy into the action in sixth. Dynamite Springs racing in seventh. And Charming Finale shuffled back in eighth. They are rounding the turn, coming for the top of the home stretch, and 3/4 of a mile posted in 1 28 flat. As they turn for home, it is True 2 leading the way on the inside. Up on the outside, that is Open Gate Dancer, True 2. Those two matching strides. An eighth of a mile left apace, and on the outside chiming in is Remember Me Always. Open Gate Dancer has the best of True 2. They come down to the line, and you can put a ring around Open Gate Dancer. Wins by a half a length. True 2 was next. Charming Finale shakes loose late and comes on to take third. Race Pacers in behind the gate. Here they come. And they're off. Driving for the lead, Peter Pumpkinhead. Katie's Dream out of the gate second. Egyptian Blitz racing in third. Over to the rails, Sparky CW takes fourth. Idlewild Bow taken back and races in fifth. And then it is Royal Viking King away in sixth. Along the inside, that is Jaunty Jesse racing in seventh. Out and going is F350 to the into the first eight. And then Mo Hope is the trailer. They round the turn, straighten up onto the backstretch, and leading the way is Peter Pumpkinhead on top by a length. Katie's Dream racing second. There goes Egyptian Blitz to the outside and pacing with speed to the front. Egyptian Blitz has taken the lead. Peter Pumpkinhead second. KD's Dream down at the rail third. F350 on the outside races in fourth. Sparky CW completes the top five. Jaunty Jesse is into the first six, just in front of Idlewild's Bow racing in seventh. And then Mo Hope races eighth, and shuffled back to last is Royal Viking King. Opening quarter was in 30 3/5, and as they drive up the backstretch, plenty of action. Egyptian Blitz has the lead. F350 riding up on the outside in second. Peter Pumpkinhead's down at the rail in third. Katie's Dream locked in tight along the inside is racing fourth. Sparky CW is on the outside into the first five, and then gaining ground on the outside, Jaunty Jesse is racing in sixth. Idlewild's Bow shuffled back seventh. Mo Hope out and driving now eighth, and Royal Viking King trails the field. They're rounding the turn for the top of the home stretch, and along the inside, Egyptian Blitz has the lead. F350 up on the outside, and those two are stride for stride as they straighten off the turn and into the home stretch. 3/4 in 1:31 4. F350 now running out of enthusiasm. F350 has made a break. Coming on in between horses is Peter Pumpkinhead, and gaining ground down the center of the track is Mo Hope, and in between horses Sparky CW. Peter Pumpkinhead closest to the rail. Mo Hope on the grandstand side. Sparky CW in between horses. Out of racing room, Jaunty Jesse. It's Mo Hope from far, far back up in time. Mo Hope wins. Peter Pumpkinhead was second. Sparky CW in a show photo with Jaunty Jesse. Here they come. And they're off, and Ticket Queen firing out of the gate going for the lead. Queen Cam tried to time the start so the momentum would carry her to the front, and Queen Cam has taken the early lead. Down at the rail, Yankee Threshold away in a second. Ticket Queen's parked out racing in third, searching for the front, and then it is Precious Casey racing in fourth. Dare Her is at the rail racing away in fifth, followed by Argenta completing the top six, and then Incredible In and Duo Ginger Snap is at the back. They race around the turn going to the backstretch, and Ticket Queen's going the long mile to the outside of Queen Cam. Ticket Queen takes the lead just at the quarter in 29 seconds flat. They race up the backstretch, and Ticket Queen to the front. Queen Cam at the rail second. There goes Yankee Threshold to the outside third. Also on the move is Dare Her is into the first four. Precious Casey down at the rail racing in fifth. Argenta's in sixth, and then it is back to Incredible In, and Duo Ginger Snap is at the back. They race to the half-mile half-mile marker, and Ticket Queen's in control. They race by the half in 57-2, and Ticket Queen on the inside, Yankee Threshold on the outside. Those two going at it stride for stride. And then along the inside is Queen Cam racing in third. Dare Her Is on the outside races into the first four. Precious KC is tugging hard on the bit, locked in tight at the rail in fifth. Argenta's up on the outside in sixth. Duo Ginger Snap drives into the action, and Incredible End trails the field. It's a wide open horse race as they come to the top of the home stretch, and Ticket Queen has the lead. He's forced to go three wide. Dare Her Is. Ticket Queen on the inside. Dare Her Is on the outside. Yankee Threshold has dropped out of it. Coming through on the inside looking for a little racing room. That is Precious KC. Dare Her Is has grabbed the lead an eighth of a mile from home. From in between, Queen Cam is coming on. Outside is Argenta. Argenta and Queen Cam, those two drive to the line together. Fast on the inside, Precious KC, but it is Argenta in front. The ninth race pacers all in behind the gate, and here they come. And they're off. Fast away, Gilboy trying for the front. Varsity Type on the inside also wants the lead. Seek and Scan drives over to the rail, races away in third. Up on the outside, that's What's for Dessert into the first four. And then racing away in fifth at the rail is Herschel Highlight, followed by Stan the Man Musial racing in sixth. Shady Hill got away seventh. Direct Stunner is eighth, and Native Scooter trails the field. They race around the turn, straighten up onto the backstretch, and Gilboy has made the lead with Varsity Type second. The opening quarter in 28-2. Gilboy, Varsity Type, then Seek and Scan the top three. And What's for Dessert is sitting in the hole, tugging hard on the bit, racing in fourth. And then it is back to fifth, and that is Herschel Highlight out and driving. Stan the Man Mutuals into the top six. Also on the move, Direct Stunner racing seventh. Shady Hill is in eighth, and the trailer is a Native Scooter. They race to the half-mile pole, and What's for Dessert could wait no longer. Tony Morgan had to send What's for Dessert to the outside and after the lead. Halftime was 58-2. They start around the far turn, and Gilboy still on top. What's for Dessert on the outside, racing in second. Along the inside, Varsity Type is third, and then down at the rail, that is Seek and Scan completing the first four. Up on the outside is Herschel Highlight racing in fifth. Down at the rail, Shady Hill is in sixth. On the outside, Stan the Man Musial races seventh. Three wide goes Direct Stunner in eighth, and Native Scooter trails the field. They're coming for the top of the home stretch, and Gilboy has the lead. On the outside, What's for Dessert, and those two straighten for home first. 3/4 in 1:28-1. Gilboy has the lead. What's for Dessert racing second. Varsity Type looking to squeeze through a narrow opening, and What's for Dessert can't keep up with Gilboy. That gives Varsity Type a chance. Pacing home fast on the extreme outside is Direct Stunner, and here comes Direct Stunner up to take on Varsity Type. Varsity Type, though, is too strong. Varsity Type wins. Direct Stunner was next, and Gilboy was third. The 10th race pacers lined up behind the gate, and here they come. And they're off, and Harper's Horse was off the gate and looks to go over to the rail very quickly. Going up and challenging for the lead is Redskin Rocky from the outside. Family Counselor down at the rail gets away in second. And then up on the outside, driving into the action early, is a Westburn Magic, pacing now third. Along the inside is the favorite Morgan Mill, racing in fourth with Spartan Martin completing the top five. Harper's Horse racing in sixth. Up on the outside is Radio into the first seven, followed by Original Intent, who races away in eighth. And at the back, back is Giggle Girl, 9th and last. 29-second opening, quarter of a mile, and they straighten up onto the backstretch, and that is Westburn Magic leading the way up on the outside very quickly to challenge is Morgan Mill. And Morgan Mill grabs control midway up the backstretch. Westburn Magic racing second, and now driving to the outside. Third is Family Counselor. Along the inside racing in. Fourth is Redskin Rocky. There's plenty of action on as they go to the half-mile marker. It's Morgan Mill taking the lead. Family Counselor driving up on the outside. Halftime 57-4. They start around the far turn, and Family Counselor's under heavy urging to make the front. Morgan Mill on the inside is protecting the rail in second. Up on the outside, Spartan Martin's into the action, now racing in third. And then it is Westburn Magic completing the first four. On the extreme outside, driving up into the top five. That is Original Intent as they come for the top of the home stretch. Family Counselor has taken the lead and draws clear to lead by a length, but it's still a wide open affair. 3/4 and 1, 27-1. Family Counselor has the lead. Driving down the center of the track very quickly into the action is Original Intent, and from in between horses, Spartan Martin. It's Spartan Martin who has the lead on the inside. Family Counselor finishing fast. Westburn Magic. Spartan Martin leading to the 70-yard marker, and Spartan Martin's going to score. Family Counselor second, close for the show money between Westburn Magic and Morgan Mill.